Hi, I'm Shayna, and I welcome you to Your Face TV's first webisode. I already have on my foundation and concealer, so you can just do it how you normally do it every day. First, I'm going to put on a purple eyeshadow all over the upper lid with a small flat eyeshadow brush. Okay, so you do it one side, and then you're just going to do the exact same thing to the other side. Then with a fluffy brush, I'm going to blend the color outwards towards the rest of the lid. I put a little bit of like a lighter purple shade on it to blend it out a little bit. You don't have to do that, but you can. Now I'm blending a light blue color all over the eye and into the inner corners of the eye and down the nose. It's just like a preliminary step before we're going to paint on the blue aqua shadow. I'm adding NYX pencil in milk to the inner ducts of my eye. This would also be a good time to put the NYX milk pencil on the inner waterline. Just get it to where you like it. And just adding more, because I want to emphasize that portion of the eye. I'm using a small precision brush to do the winged liner, and I'm using a black gel liner by Maybelline, but you can use whatever brand is your favorite. I do the wings first. I don't always do that, but in this particular video, just because they were going to be more dramatic, I drew a line out from the bottom corner of my eye out, and then the same on the other side, and then I just went ahead and did the rest of the line from the inner corner out and then filled it in. So you just do that to both eyes, and then I'm going to use like a chubby kind of light blue cream liner pencil from CVS, and this is just going to make it look neater for when you fill it in with the other blue color. So I'm kind of mapping it out kind of over where I did those blue shadow areas earlier. It's almost like a face mask shape, so I kind of just mapped it out like that. And then I took the blue eyeshadow paint. It's like an aqua paint. It's water activated, so you can either have like you can spray the top of it with water, or I just kept dipping my brush inside the water and then back into the paint. So this is a silvery blue color, and what you're gonna do is you really want to saturate the color like in the inner part of the eye, and then like at the tops of the cheeks. So you just do the same thing on both sides. You just get it to where you like it. This part kind of takes a while because it's a lot of adjusting, but mainly it's just the lightest and sheerest right under the eye and like the top of the cheek, and then the most saturated blue color is going to be in the inner corner down the nose, and then at the tops of the cheeks going towards the hairline. And again, you're just going to do that on both sides until you're satisfied with the way that it looks. And then I just took some like turquoise eyeshadow and just blended out the edges a little bit. It kind of brightened it up, and it took away any harsh edges because that water paint kind of ends, and then you have to blend it out. It just has some harsh edges. And then I just took some dandelion blush by Benefit, and then I just did it right there at the tops of my cheeks and at the sheerest point of the blue eyeshadow under the eye. Alright, and then with another blending brush, just from Michaels is where I get a lot of these brushes because they're cheap and you can experiment a lot with them. I put on this sheer luminescent glitter all over the eye, or under it, under the eye, to make it look shiny. Now I'm using the NYX, again, skip you can skip the brush step because I realized that it just was inefficient to use a brush to brush it on there. So just take the pencil directly and draw the area down the center of the face with the NYX pencil to map out where you're going to have the glitter part. And then you have to add the blue at the chin. I mean, of course, because that's where the blue chin spot is. So after that, from the bottom lip and then down to the little blue chin area, you're going to flare it out. So it's going to be thinner at the lip and then wider as you go down. And then here's where I got wise and just started using the pencil like I should have done to begin with, and then we're blending it out with the brush. It's much more efficient this way. And same, yep, there we go. Then blending it out with the brush. This will just make the area more pigmented by adding the white first. Then I take like silvery eyeshadow and just start going over the same area that I put the white, because that area in the picture, it was very silvery going down the middle of the face. So after I put this silver on, then I put that same luminescent glitter on there to make it shiny. And then now I'm putting on bottom lashes. But the trick to that is just when you put the glue on, blow on it for a second and wait till it gets tacky and then put them on, because if you try to put them on when the glue's still wet, you won't be able to manipulate it as well. Same for the top lashes. Just wait for the glue to get tacky before you put them on. Lashes are tricky. And I'm waiting to put the glitter on last because it's glitter, Kids Craft glittery glue, and I didn't want to get it all over everywhere, so I'm just using like a little craft brush and I'm mixing. It's like a silvery color and then like a multi-iridescent blend, and I'm just painting it on where the glitter, where I put like the white before, kind of the top of the blue part like a mask, and then under the eyebrows, and then yeah, down the entire center of the face. The only thing about this stuff is when you put it on your lips in areas where you have a lot of movement, it's going to crack a little bit, so you may want to use like something with a cream base or like spirit gum and stuff around areas where you're I wouldn't put the glitter glue like on your mouth area because it cracks. And afterwards you just put on your blue wig and pop in some blue contacts if you choose to do so. I would recommend getting a professional to make them because it's very dangerous to just put any old lenses in your eyeballs. But for effect, Julio added the color to my eyes to make it look cool. Thanks for watching. If you'd like to stay tuned, don't forget to subscribe to our channel.